going on YouTube? N3RD Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Neca Gears of War 3 3/4 inch figures. And this is the whole series, the series 1. We have Marcus FENIX, Clayton Carmine, and Damon Baird. And they are now on the standard card packaging instead of the clamshell. Here's a look at the figures in package. From right to left we have Clayton Carmine. As you can see, he comes with the Lancer. Neca player. In the middle we have Marcus FENIX. He comes with the Retro Lancer. Nice artwork on the left. Gears of War, Epic Games, ages 17 and up. And to our far left we have the star of Gears of War Judgment, Damon Baird. He also includes the Retro Lancer. Nice artwork from the game. Quick pan out view of the figures in package. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's have a look at the back. And here's the back of the packaging. Pretty nice, a lot of pictures going on. And here's the read up on Clayton Carmine. You're willing to pause and read that. The series 1 we have Carmine, Baird, and Marcus. Gears of War. Picture of, looks like a Brumac on the top. Same packaging for Marcus. And here's a read up of Marcus FENIX with the iconic picture from Gears of War 3. Also the same image on the statue from the Epic Edition I just picked up. And Damon Baird, willing to pause and read that. The text is kind of small. And the same packaging in all 3 figures. Pan out. Really nice packaging on these smaller figures. And I have them sitting in front of the backdrop from the Gears of War 3 Epic Edition. Alright, so we're just going to take these figures out of package and have a closer look at them. Stay tuned. Okay, one positive note before I get these guys completely out is that they have no zip ties. Figures are basically just placed in their little plastic egg cartons. No zip ties. Really easy to remove. Alright, let's get these guys out. And here we have the figures out of packaging. And these guys are really, really small, but also really, really detailed. Quick look at all 3 figures. Neca managed to pack a lot of detail into these small figures. I was really skeptical about them. Skeptical when I first saw the first prototypes. I wasn't really impressed, but these guys came out really, really well. And Neca did an excellent job, and I hope they continue the line. Very, very nice detail. The Lancer is kind of warped, but the blade is really a soft plastic. Let's take a look at these guys individually. Start off with Marcus. I actually got a decent one. The eyes are really really weird in a lot of these things. Mines aren't too bad, but the sculpt and detail on this guy is really, really well done. You can see he's got his arm pad on the right side. Actually, his left side. Small tattoo on his right side. He has the little arm sleeve with the glove. A nice Retro Lancer. This is the best I can do to get him to hold it with 2 hands, and his hand is clearly on the blade, but he doesn't have all the articulation as the larger figure. I'll get into that in a second, but it's the best I can do. Down to his boots. Really done nice. Turn him around. So look at the back of the figure. See his do-rag and the bits of hair underneath. Some detailing and wrinkling on the neck. Nice armor. His sleeves are a little darker. I noticed in the larger figure they were a darker brown. They're more of a gray and white in the larger figure. All of his hip packs and his canteen are there. It's just a really, really detailed figure. Alright, let's have a look at Damon Baird. I really like how they did the face sculpt on this guy. It came out really, really good. The turquoise for the goggles came out really nice as well. I like his armor. He also, like Marcus, has the darker shirt underneath. Nice shades of silver and blue in the armor. No tattoos or sleeves on the arm. Let's Gloves are sculpted well. Down to the belt. A lot of pouches. He unfortunately doesn't have the large tools you find in the 7-inch figure. But still really nice. Really muddy pants and boots on Baird. Spin them around. The back. It's really nice that they still kept the bulky look of the figures, even though they're smaller. And again, they all come with the peg holes to hold the guns, which is really nice. I think Baird came out really, really good. Probably my second favorite overall from this series. A really, really nice figure. Alright, that's Damon Baird. Alright, and my favorite of the series, Clayton Carmine. This figure is done excellent, in my opinion, to be such a small figure. Nice look at the helmet. Sorry about the lighting. The helmet is done really well. I love the blue they used on it. Really nice touches on it. They actually included his tattoo. It's really hard to make out, but his tattoo for Benjamin and Anthony Carmine, his two brothers. Really nice. You see they added the gloves as well as the shotgun shells on his right leg. Nice belt with the canteen. His belt's actually a little different than the 7-inch figure. I'll show that in the comparison in a minute. Added a tattoo on the right, and again I have his Lancer pegged on his back. Really nice sculpting all the way through the figure down to the boots. Spin him around. See his bloody Lancer. The Lancer actually is the only weapon with actual blood on it. The Retro Lancer doesn't have any blood on the blades. The back of the helmet looks really nice as well. Carmine just came out excellent. I might probably try to get a whole nother set of these guys just to keep in package, because they really look really nice in their box, but I wanted to open them up, play with them, see what they can do as far as posability. But yeah, again, a really, really nice figure to see how small these guys. You really have to get these guys in hand, see how much detail Neca can pack into them. For articulation, let's go ahead and use Baird. Head can rotate side to side, as well as go up and down very little, just basically side to side, not too much up and down. You see he has a bit of an ab crunch at the waist. The shoulders can rotate back and forth. They can go up all the way. It's really nice. However, they don't have that second joint to bring their shoulder blades in like the larger figures do. The elbows is the bend, it's the hinge. There's no swivel. We have a swivel at the wrist, as well as a nice bend. The waist has a nice swivel, no 360 though. The leg joints are the same as the larger figures, only hindered by the armor we have right here. So you can probably do the full splits. Decent kick. You go back really far, it's kind of nice. No bend at the knee. Unfortunately, his boots are coming all the way up. I just noticed he has the shotgun shells too. And there's actually nothing at the ankles in the smaller figures, but articulation is fairly decent on these guys. For what they are, they're so small yet bulky, so Neca probably did the best they could. And here's a quick side-by-side comparison of the weapons. Up top we have the 7-inch Retro Lancer, and at the bottom we have the 3 3/4-inch Retro Lancer. Pretty much the same, just the top one has more detailing because it's a larger weapon. You see some beige and brown using the tape and the handle, and it's not included in the smaller version. It's pretty much a solid color with some dry brushing. The blade is also bloody in the larger one, and the smaller one doesn't have the blood, but same sculpt. It's a shrunken down version. And here's a look at the regular Lancer, the 7-inch from Clayton Carmine and the 3 3/4-inch from Clayton Carmine. The blood color used in this one's a little more dull than this one. It's a little more bright and vibrant, and this one has some yellow highlights and a few paint apps that aren't on this one, but all in all, the same weapon, just shrunken down, a little less detail. Still nice. And here the figures are displayed next to some of their 7-inch figures. I unfortunately don't have the 7-inch Baird, but I have the Clayton Carmine and Marcus FENIX. As you can see, pan out for a quick size differentiation. Just a quick up-close look at Carmine and the larger Carmine. Of course, we have the Grub Killer. A few extra details that they couldn't fit onto this one, but pretty much the same figure. I have my larger Carmine Pose with the Hammerverse 1.0. Lancer on the back. Lancer on the back of this one. As you can see, they included the tattoo on both figures. And then look at Marcus, 3 3/4 inch figure versus the 7-inch figure. He can hold the Lancer a little better, of course. This one has a little less articulation. Same yellow on the chest plate. Here's what the you see, he has the dark brown shirt, whereas the larger figure it's more of a white, grayish color. But the face sculpts are really similar. So yeah, these guys are nice. I recommend them. If you're a fan of the smaller figures, 3 3/4 inch, Marvel Universe, Star Wars, whatever else is in this scale, it's a great pickup. It's obviously not for everyone. Some people are going to prefer the large ones, of course. If you're a fan of gears, it's a definite pickup. I recommend them either way. Even if you're just going to get one, they look really nice. Just give them get them in hand and see how much detail they put into these smaller figures. They came out really well. And with this this smaller scale, I'm looking to see what Neca's going to do from this. Make some bromats, some berserkers, some larger locusts, maybe a corpser. Really nice. And they have a lot of possibilities with these figures. I picked up the entire set for $25 from Frankensons, but they should be available at your comic book stores, and they're starting to hit some of the Toys R Us's on the East Coast. They haven't hit California yet, unfortunately. So yeah, check these guys out. Pick them up while you can, if you can find them for a great price. This is N3RD Reviews. Thanks for watching. Please like, rate, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more figure reviews. Thanks, guys.